9:52 and I need to leave now. But I had to make a packed lunch this morning and I had to shower, so I will be going to school. It's dried shockingly quickly, but the back of my hair is wet. My lunch is gonna be gross because I had no time to think about it. It's a wrap with the weirdest stuff in it. And also I've never made a yogurt bowl pasta in my life. Granted, this is a miniature one, but literally 30 seconds. I just chopped up a banana and put it in there and then put honey on top. And then when I realized that I could probably still take another few minutes and not be late, I put granola and muesli on it. Basically last night I was formulating this plan because I have first period off and I would have 2 hours to shower and hoover my room and all of these things. And then the alarm went off at 7:30 and I thought, absolutely not. I woke up at 8:30, but I was deliberating whether or not to get out of bed until 8:50. I know the exact timings because I'm constantly asking Alexa what the time is. Realistically, I'm not going to be late, but I just always overestimate how long it takes me to walk to school, even though I've been doing it for like over a year. Last week it got warm, so I keep dressing as if it's still mild, but I'm pretty sure it's supposed to snow this week. And I so could have worn a massive coat and a scarf. Also the fact that my hair is damp. I'm freezing right now. That school day actually went relatively quickly. I've just been scrolling on Pinterest for the last half an hour. I've got an essay to write in English today, but it's due next Monday. I have a whole 7 days to do it, and today just does not feel like today. My skin is not doing too good at the moment, but honestly, is it ever? My skin is only doing good when it's summer holidays and I'm by the ocean. To be in silent study 15 minutes ago. I had the worst and weirdest night's sleep last night. Half of it I think was to do with Cambridge, and the other half, which I think affected me a lot, was to do with the last guy that I was in a relationship with. And I woke up so confused. It was so vivid. It was the weirdest. Oh my god, my mind is so occupied. It's a maze. I felt terrible. There was no way I could get out of bed at 7 in the morning and go about my day as normal. It was so bad. As the time was going, I was considering not going in at all, but I felt a little bit better later on. Just put on my comfort jumper and I'm listening to my playlist that's called When I'm Sad About Growing Up. It's all songs about changing and nostalgia. I'm not gonna bother with getting ready today because honestly, oh, my piercing looks really good. Yeah, no, today's just not the day. I washed my hair yesterday morning, so it actually smells so good. I also started a new book called Why Fish Don't Exist, which my sister lent me to read, and it's really good. I flew through the first 30 pages. It's not actually about why fish don't exist, but I don't know it well enough to explain it properly to you guys. Feeling like crap. This is the outfit, which you can hardly see because there's literally no light. These are my boots. This is my mom's coat, which I've never worn before, but I don't want to wear her white one because that's too light for me. I'm feeling dark today. This is kind of disgusting. Oh, this is warm. I might get really sweaty in this. No. This is okay. I did end up wearing the coat that I didn't want to wear because it is literally the only one that fits me properly.
Like staring at all these big buildings, feeling super city girl. What time is it? Oh shit.
So when I got back from school, I had the rest of the smoothie I made last night and I watched a YouTube video from my watch later list, which is excessively long at the moment. There's literally no makeup on my forehead, but it's fine. Let's just cleanse my face. I was yawning all through my politics lesson. It was near the end of the day and I felt really bad for my teacher because the lesson was interesting. I just can't. It's not like I'm behind on work or anything. Ugh. It's more just, you know, trials of life. Okay, I just had dinner and now I have a yogurt bowl and tea and I'm going to do some small tasks. I've got a couple of long articles to read and then I have a soul band rehearsal tomorrow where I need to kind of write out everyone's parts for my song so that we can organise backing vocals and harmonies and all of that. So that's kind of the fun thing to do. Do this thing where I get up early so that I make it in time for assembly, and then it gets to the point where I'm debating I can leave right now and be on time, or I can just stay here for a bit longer and chill and miss assembly, and most of the time I opt to miss assembly. This is actually the most delicious chia pudding I've ever had in my life. I made up the recipe last night, so I think I need to write it down because it's perfect consistency and it's such a good flavour. This is today's outfit. Oh, I have my manifestation crystal in this pocket. My trousers are linen because my proper trousers are too small for me. So I've got tights on under my linen trousers. The blouse is from Brandy. I wear this all the flipping time. And same with this cardigan, it's from Uniqlo. It's 1 degree, by the way. I just take my hair out of my scarf. I mean, it looks a little bit silly, but it'll do. Feeling better today. Oh, look at her. She's just shining through. I'm taking the sun and blue skies as a very good omen. Hey guys, it's just about to turn 8 in the morning. I was debating whether or not to mention this, but yesterday was Cambridge decision day and I did not get an offer from Cambridge, but I'm honestly okay. I think when I first saw it, I was upset. Throughout the day, honestly, gradually wore off and became this gigantic sense of relief because the waiting for this day had been so exhausting. It was ridiculous. And also I was bearing it totally on my own because I didn't want to tell people that there was a certain day where I would find out, because family and all of that would be asking on that day and expecting on that day and watching on that day, and I just couldn't deal with that. The really good thing is that until now, because I was waiting for that decision, I had no idea where I was going to be in a few months time, but now I do because I got off from Durham the other week and that's my number one. It's my absolute favourite course. If I could make an English literature degree course, that would be it. That's kind of what my friend reminded me of, because Oxbridge very often overshadows everything. Durham is an incredible uni, but because I was also applying to Cambridge, it made everything else seem not that good. So I need to put things into perspective. But yeah, that's that. So I'll be in Durham in September. That's obviously assuming that I get the grades, but I'm gonna get the grades, don't you worry. The thing I'm very glad about actually is that my interview was such a good experience. It was so enjoyable and it went so well that I have a happy memory of that, because I feel worse for the people who hated the process but still worked their ass off and then they get to the end and they don't get it. Like, to have a bad memory of the process would have been even worse. Just an FYI of my life status at the moment. Today I don't have a driving lesson, so normally I leave school at lunch, but I still don't get home until around 3. I don't have a driving lesson until next Saturday now, so I'll be getting home quite early. And I think I'll shower and clean my room and just do all the things that I was supposed to do last weekend, but I was so stressed and depressed that I didn't. The thing that's stressing me out right now is that I left my scarf at school yesterday, which is understandable because imagine the amount of stuff that was going on in my brain yesterday. But if someone has taken it, I will never forgive myself. I will literally never forgive myself. That's also why I'm trying to get to school quite a bit earlier than necessary, because around 8:30 and 8:45 is when the buses pull in and all the other kids are there because they have form time, and I feel like kids might hang out in the studio and be like, oh, look at this scarf, let me just take this scarf. So I'm trying to get there before all the children. So excited for breakfast because it's the second bowl of the chia pudding that I made, and I was so amazed by how good it was yesterday. Today's outfit is basically the same as yesterday, just a different top half. The pop of colour would have been the red scarf, but it's at school, so I'll be back with it. Scarf acquired, guys. I went there first thing in the morning and it was exactly where I had left it. Just had chamber choir and now I'm heading home. There's literally nothing to eat, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a salad. There's these potatoes and squash and then this boiled egg. I'll probably end up having a yogurt bowl or something afterwards to actually have something that I like the taste of. My plan was to get home, shower and clean my room, but I have ballet tonight and I know that we're doing the classical dances, and when I tell you, I've never done a workout harder than those classical dances, especially when it's both of them in succession, because we're trying to pick which ones we want to do for our exam at the moment. So I thought it would be better to shower after that. But I literally had the deepest, most comfortable sleep in my life, so I was in bed until about 8:45. Period 1 is just about to start, so I'll arrive about halfway through. I just have a lot of work to do, and I knew that I would be grateful for going to school to study at the weekend because I have essays to write, I have articles to read, coursework to edit. I think going in the morning always makes sense. You're not allowed takeaway cups in the library. You're only allowed proper water bottles, and I would not be able to get through 2 hours of studying without a tea. So I made a tea, but I had to make it in a measuring jug so that I knew it would fit in this bottle. Oh my god, it's perfect. Evelyn, can I see your merchant?
Huh? Sure. And let us know.
It's fine, it's just a cool tea. I just got home and I think I'm gonna make a smoothie, but I'm probably gonna have it after dinner. But I just want to make something, and there's mango here that needs to be used. Much better. Structures of Malfi essay. I only had a tiny bit to do, but still I finished that. And then just now I went through my coursework and implemented a lot of corrections and feedback that I was given, and then cut it down by about 50 words. I'm so happy. I am starving. I was hungry at about 4:30, but I really wanted to relax and do nothing after dinner, and I thought it'd be nice to kind of get this stuff behind me. So I'm gonna have a massive dinner right now. I spent some time making next month's backdrop, and now I have a few little things I want to do. I want to catch up on my bullet journaling. I want to make my friend's birthday card because her party's tomorrow. I ran out of cards, so my plan is to use this file divider, which is made of card, cut it into a card shape, and then put white paper on the cover of it so it has like a pink frame, but the rest of it is pink, and then obviously write the happy birthday and draw the cover and whatever. So yeah, I've got my laptop. I'm gonna watch some YouTube while I do it. This is the card. I always make my birthday cards, that goes without saying, but what I always find so difficult that takes me ages is what to write, because I'm a writer. So I really struggle to make things simplistic and to make things short and sweet, but I think I did a really good job.
So let's do
I made cacao with oat milk. It's so good. For this month, I finished 2 books and watched 13 movies. So I have to pick 1 book and 1 movie to put for my monthly book and film review. For the book, I just picked Little Women because that was the first one that I read. And then for the movie, I picked Kill Bill because it has the coolest pictures.
stuff. Now for the contents of the journal. This page, I'm kind of just documenting whatever spread I'm doing. And then for the turning the page to a new year, I'm just gonna go.
I just realized that I'm gonna be at university for Halloween, so I really hope that I make a blonde friend, because my friend group we're all brunette. If I make a blonde friend at university, then we can go as Beatrice and Gogo. If you've watched Kill Bill, I want to be Gogo so bad. As soon as I saw her, I was like, yes, I'm gonna be her. I could go as Gogo by myself, but it would make more sense and be more recognizable if I was there with the bride. The bride slash Beatrice slash Black Mamba slash whatever the hell else she's called in that movie.
I had almost packed my bags. I flew to Vancouver. Is quite relaxed. First holiday, December 16th. I am still continuing. On the 18th, dinner for my friends and I. It's so delicious.
This was supposed to be my movie tracker for the entire year, but if I keep up this pace, there's absolutely no way that I'm going to be able to fit all the movies I watch into this 2-page spread. I might actually run out of space. As for the reading tracker, I think we're doing quite well.
Writing this, I think, while we're still doing Saltburn, and
I thought that I would just read my typical 30 pages as per usual, because it looked like there was a lot left of the book, but it turns out multiple of the last pages are notes and acknowledgements and all of that. So I finished my book last night, which is so cool and just in time because it's the final day of the month today. So I actually read 4 books this month and I was not expecting to. This is She. I highly recommend it. I just journaled and updated my Goodreads, and now it is 10:40. I feel kind of gross. I might curl my eyelashes or do my eyebrows or something because it's not looking too good right now. It's time to wrap my friend's birthday gift. It's so sunny. I just went outside and sat in the garden for a bit, and I also took my sister's tortoise out for a walk. This is her gift. It's this pouch that is handmade, and I got it when I was out with my friend Imogen, and I just think it's beautiful. Also, the inside is lined so that it's waterproof, like if something leaks, it can easily be wiped out, which I think is really useful. Also got her a little Muji rubber, and one time she borrowed my pencil in school and she was like, this is a really nice pencil, so I got her one of those. And then just a little note, because even though I'm already giving her a card, I feel like notes are quite nice to be like, oh, this is, you know, this made me think of you, or something like that. This is going to be really difficult because there's no structure to this pouch. It's not going to look very neat and tidy, but it's okay. The front looks really good. I just went for a walk for about half an hour. Didn't bring my phone. This is kind of a very exposition-y portion of the vlog. I'm so sorry. Now I have a couple of articles to read. I could feel a headache coming on during my walk, and also it had literally been sunny all morning. The moment I step outside, clouds. So I was freezing. Came home, took 2 ibuprofen, made a tea, and now I'm gonna just sit and be cozy for a while.